Welcome to this Windows and Computer channel, and I wanted to just talk about the latest few updates of Microsoft and kind of put things in perspective. So, of course, some of you are reporting problems on some of the updates, and it's natural that, it's not cool, but there's always problems with every update. There's always somebody somewhere that has an issue with an update that Microsoft issues. It's very difficult, it's impossible to have 100% perfection in these updates because there's too many configurations. And, as a tech guy, I've often seen that a lot of the problems of updates are related to the way users actually have configured or installed or done things on their PCs, more than the updates breaking anything itself. But of course, we do know that Microsoft has this nasty way of sometimes, yes, sending updates that do break stuff. And I want to talk about the last Patch Tuesday, March 12th, because I got a few of you out there, including a couple of emails of people saying, well, have you seen the reports of the problems and all of that? First of all, I'm going to tell you one thing very straight here. Yes, of course, I do read. Actually, I follow about 10 different blogs of people complaining. As simple as that. The blogs that I follow them for a very simple reason of seeing what's happening. When I talk about background noise, the people that are unhappy. And so, I talked about an update this week that, yes, that was problematic for a higher than normal amount of people. But Patch Tuesday this week, which fixes 115 security flaws, I wanna put things straight. For up to now, the background noise or the problems that are being seen are not above average. What I mean by that is that there's a small number of users, yes, that see a blue screen or that see some problems. But when you look at and that's where I dose my response on the channel here. It's if there's a major issue, I immediately come and say, hey, okay, there's a problem here. Don't install that. Or don't do this. And because it's part of my my mission, I would say, here on the channel to be helpful with everybody. But honestly, don't fall into the panic of the updates of this week because the background noise isn't higher than normal. What I see every Patch Tuesday, what I see every updates, a subset of users having issues. And that always happens and always will happen. It's like that. And don't believe that it's just Windows. You should see, because I on all the blogs I see people complaining of macOS updates that freezes their Macs and breaks things. I see people complaining of their Linux distros going nuts. It's something that you got to be careful not to decide that one version or one operating system is worse than others. It's really something that you've got to put into perspective, and that's where, like what's happening with a certain virus right now, it's where we got to be. We got to be proactive. We got to look at what's happening. We got to decide on what action to take and what will I announce here. But we got to take into account also the background noise, the usual amount of people that have problems with each updates. And this Patch Tuesday doesn't break PCs more than an average update. It has issues, yes, but it's not higher than normal. And there are a few blogs that I don't follow because they're always like overhyped on problems all the time. It's understandable that when you got problems, it's bad and it's sad and you might be mad and totally understandable. We have a computer. We want a computer to be usable and be something that is reliable. But on Patch Tuesday, it's now a few days since Patch Tuesday are starting to roll out. And the big majority of users have no issues at all with the update. And so, don't fall in the category of I'm not going to update because everybody's complaining. Because remember one thing, who complains? The people that have problems. They are at the forefront. And if 1% or 0.5% of people that have problems complain, it's millions of people because of the amount of Windows machines out there. But I will say that for now, in the last few days, there's no higher background noise than usual. It's an update that seems to roll out quite well. And when I saw that it fixed 115 security flaws. The more you fix flaws, the more you do things, the higher the chances of having an issue. And of course, that's one of the first things I looked at this week. But there's no higher number of problems right now in percentage than most updates. Not like the other update that I talked about this week that I explained how to uninstall. And by the way, some of you say you can't uninstall it or don't see it. There's two ways that update came through. It could have been pushed with just the update itself, and those that have it like that have that uninstall button. But there's a subset of users that might have had it with a cumulative update also. And when it's embedded within that cumulative update, it doesn't show up as its own little KB number. There are a few updates that do that. So that is a possibility why you don't see it. And so just keeping up to date here. For now, I still stand upon my, I still say install the updates for this week. Because no, there's no higher amount of problems than usual, and the majority of you will be fine. So just saying. And you might not agree, and it's okay. It's we're entitled to have our own opinion of everything. But here, my state of seeing things is based on facts and not on anything emotional about I like or don't like or whatever. It's really just what I see and not what I feel like, or and that's the important thing, is having the facts and not going emotional on something. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.